What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to G-Ball Vision. Thank you for stopping in. Today I have for you guys an unboxing and an EDC update. Before we get started, double check and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I would love to have you here. And before you head out, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it, everyone. It really helps get the video pushed out there to more people. And feel free to let me know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. So we are here to do another EDC update. This is where I basically just fill everyone in on various changes that are being made to what I'm carrying, how things, knives, flashlights, pouches, wallets, how all that stuff is doing, how it's holding up, how I like it, how I dislike it, all that sort of thing. And then we will be adding in various changes to certain knives and certain flashlights as time goes on. I enjoy doing these. There was a point in time where I was doing the updates almost every morning, or, just maybe it might be a short EDC update just on how this item or that is doing. But as time went on, my first primary work got really busy, and YouTube got really busy as well with videos that I had to do. These are videos I enjoy and want to do. And sometimes that stuff has to take a back seat to videos that I have to do, right? But I'm getting more and more caught up with the YouTube side of things. Work is steadying out, and I'm able to start doing these. So 1 to 2 times a week is what I'm shooting for to do these updates. And then maybe once a month do a collective big update, right? That's kind of my idea, at least. So we'll just kind of play it by ear and hopefully do 1 to 2 of these a week. And for the people who do hang around and watch the updates, I typically release things. In some instances, I'll show a little something here that I don't normally show anywhere else. Typically, I won't show an item anywhere on a short or another video unless the unboxing has been put out on that specific item. But here, there are times where I will show a little something because the people who watch this in the morning or whenever, it really helps me out in a sense that I'm posting an extra video, and some of these do extremely well and some of them are, they do okay. But for the people who do watch these, you get a little bit, extra from me, basically, when it comes to certain products. And I wasn't going to do the unboxing for this specific item in this video, but I decided, hey, why not? So that's one thing we've never touched on, actually, guys, is my keys and how I carry my keys every day. I ordered something. Actually, I'm an idiot, and I forgot that I ordered this, and then I ordered something else almost exactly like this. So we're actually going to try this thing out first and see how it goes. I'll probably ultimately go with the other thing, and maybe I'll give this away, or I don't know what I'm going to do. But this is from a company called Key Unity, and they make some really cool stuff, a lot of titanium stuff, a bunch of different stuff. They make C-hooks and C-clamp type hooks. There we go. There's a little brochure right there of all their different products. They have a bunch of stuff, guys. I've actually seen them in one of my local hardware stores, so they've made it pretty far. I believe they started out on Amazon, which is where I got this. I can link it down below. But they started out on Amazon, and now they're in various hardware stores. So kudos to them for, putting out well-made products, successful products, and that's just really cool to see. So what we have here, guys, is the Key Unity, and this is called the KM20, and this is the stonewash version. They also have a couple other versions of the KM20, and then they have some other versions of this type. They're just different. They have a couple different styles, right? So let's get one of our carries out for the month here. the Real Steel Evolution. Everything I show you here today should have a link and whatnot down below. Some items might even have a coupon code, like for instance this will have a coupon code, and then others will be just direct links. Some stuff does help the channel out if you use them, some stuff doesn't, but either way, that is that. So what we have, guys, is something a little different than I've normally used for my keys. I've had a key bar before, or I have a key bar, and I use that solely for quite a long time. And then I switched over to something else, which I will show you here now. This is basically what I've been using for the last, I don't know, year. I had a buddy make this for me. It's really well done and really nice. Picked out the color and everything, and it's something that's really worked out for me. I try to keep my keys as minimal as I possibly can, but with my work, type of work, I have to keep certain keys with me so I can get on certain properties. But I am pondering just keeping them in my truck, because I don't go to those houses unless I have my truck. So I'm thinking of designating those keys and making maybe this hook here, this leather strap and hook, for my work keys, right? And then putting my other keys, which you see here, house key and truck key and other vehicle key, my cap key for my truck. You know, basically I'm going to be switching those over to this KM20 here. And this is a really cool little product here. This is basically a pocket clip here that is intertwined with a kind of like a C-hook almost. So this will squeeze down in there, and then you put your key ring in through there, and that'll house your keys. And then you can clip this on your belt loop, you can clip this on your belt, on your pocket, kind of wherever you feel, you know, it best fits. So I was looking for something really minimal, similar to the hook here. But what I found with this hook, as much as I love this hook because it gives me the ability to hook these on, like, say, my sling bag or a backpack, it gives me the ability to hook stuff, right, on certain things, or hook this on certain things. But I think I can accomplish, if I need to, the same basic principle and idea by sliding the pocket clip, you know, over the sling bag strap or what have you. I'm going to try it out and see, you know, how it works out, but it seems very well made. It's got this nice little ramp here that'll basically keep you locked in. And then here, this titanium is kind of like a spring there, but it's a very tight tolerance. So your keys are basically going to have this little area to move around in. So it gives them a little bit of flexibility, but not too much, right? To the point where they're really going all over the place. So I'm hoping this is going to do very well. But I may ultimately put my work keys on this and go to the other item, which I'm not going to bring into the video because it's something I'm going to probably do a completely separate video on. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it on one of the updates. We'll have to see about that. But that's going to be kind of the newest addition to the EDC update, is going to be this Key Unity key carrier, basically, the KM20. So that's something we never touched on. If you're not familiar with the key bar, I think I have it right here. So I looked around and then I realized it's actually out in my truck. I forgot I've been using that for kind of like a backup truck key, backup cap key. So it's out in my truck, but I will bring that. I'll have to bring it in and include that in one of the next EDC update videos. Because, you know, some people maybe just don't know that there's ways to organize your keys. You know, there's different ways that you can do things. And it really depends. I like to try to stay as minimal as possible when it comes to certain things. And when it comes to my keys, I'd really like them to be as minimal as possible. Only the things I have to keep with me, right? The bulkiest items are definitely going to be the 2 vehicle keys, right? And then my fob. You know, I used to be able to keep everything in my key bar, but then, you know, we got this vehicle, which, you know, it didn't require me to keep a key with me, but it's just a lot easier to have the key with me than not to have it. And then I just used to have this on a little magnet, and everything else was in the key bar. But those are bulky and thick, and they do work really well. They're USA made, good product, but they are kind of specifically based. So they do work very well in certain instances. And I've went to it, went away from it, went back to it, and then went away from it again. So it is something I do like and enjoy, but it is, I like to try different stuff out too. And I think this is ultimately going to work very, very well. It's very lightweight, very tough, and very minimal, but it should be also very versatile as well. It'll be really nice to put this on there. You have this heavy-duty key ring here, and I'm not quite sure if this acts like a normal... Oh, it slides. Ooh, so it's easy. You don't got to mess with trying to get your nail in there. Nice, okay. I wonder if that's titanium as well. Yeah, that's titanium, I think, as well. The little ring. So that is ultra nice. Okay, so that's for the keys, the Key Unity. You can check them out if you are interested in making your keys a little bit more minimal, right? The next order of business we didn't touch on is going to be, we didn't touch on the last update, is the flashlight here. Here is a product again that the unboxing has not been done for. The testing has not been shown. It's been recorded, but it's just not been released yet. This is something that's going into my rotation right now. This is the Rovivon A8. Something I've been trying out around the house for a while, and now is going to be moving into my EDC rotation as something I'm going to be trying out, right? Very cool little light, and the testing and unboxing for this light is going to be coming up very soon. And that's another thing I wanted to touch on with you guys is, I don't know if I'll be doing a video every single morning, but a lot of mornings I'm going to release either an EDC update, I'm going to release a flashlight video, maybe a lantern video, a headlamp video, different gear, right? Like the key ring here, different gear like that. So I'm going to be releasing some videos in the morning that are not necessarily knife related. The updates will of course have knives in them, but it'll be other EDC gear. So, you know, a lot of people come to my channel to watch knife content, but there are a lot of other people who also like to come and watch, you know, for other pieces of gear, right? So I want to bring all of that together without taking my other two spots I typically release videos in. I don't want to take one of those up with this type of content because people watch those videos for the knives. So that way I can release all that stuff and keep things flowing, right? Because a lot of times I'll get a flashlight, do the video, do the testing, have everything done, and then the video just sits and sits and sits because I don't want to release it in one of my normal spots, you know, because people are expecting to see some sort of knife content. And if I'm delivering a flashlight video, they just don't do the best, right? So that's kind of why I'm going to do it this way. and you know, for the most part, it seems to be working out pretty well. So that's how things are going to go moving forward. And that's the other thing about these EDC updates. You know, you guys get kind of an idea of where my head is, where things are going to be going, and it's more of a EDC update and kind of a channel update as well, some of these videos. So you guys kind of get a better idea of where my head is and where I'm going with things. So there's a couple of the items there. We have the Rovivon A8, that's a Generation 4 USB-C. We have the Real Steel Evolution, the Key Unity there, and then this guy here, this is the Daily Carry Co. The mag slide has not left my side since I unboxed it for the most part. I love this thing. My fiance tried to take it from me, but I am hanging on to it for now. I might ultimately let her get the aluminum version in 14C, which is really nice as well, nice and lightweight. But this is pretty much going to be a mainstay at this point. And then the other couple of items are as follows: the Arc pouch pocket organizer with the little notebook, pen and pencil combo, my little tool pouch, which is a Big Idea design. It's a bit bar inline, and then we have the Olight O-Pry tool and bit driver, and then we also have the Tyrant, what is this? The Tyrant Razor V3 from Exceed Designs, which is a fantastic premium utility knife. These are not inexpensive at all. These are fairly expensive, but you know, what's the point unless you're going to use it? So that is kind of the gear stuff there. And then we are continuing. We will have another wallet or two to check out, but the Exter wallet here, I love this wallet. It is awesome. There are plenty of good wallets out there. I know that. I have USA made wallets like Travax, a couple from them, some very expensive ones. I have some homemade leather ones, a Refined Co. leather wallet, which is phenomenal. And then, you know, this guy right here, I've been using and testing out for a while, and I've been really impressed with this. The ease of use, the ease of access, and I have a little bit extra peace of mind with the little card, which you sync up an app to this card, and it pinpoints your location of your wallet on a map. So really nice in that regard. And I'm in the process of still figuring out what to do with this little guy here. What I'm going to do with it, it's the Artco. It's like a wallet from them, which works really well. But, you know, new things come in and testing is required of those items. So I have to move on from certain things. But in a nutshell, this is what we're rolling with forward here for a little while. And there might be some people out there who say, you know, how can you test something for a few days? Well, guys, I'm not trying to test it to its max, to its limits. I'm basically kind of doing a design review. You know, how does the item hold up under daily use for an extended period? And then I'm going to move on from that item. That doesn't mean I'm never going to use it or carry it again. It's just there's other things that I want to check out that I have currently that I just haven't. There's other stuff that comes in that I want to check out, that sort of thing. So it's just a process of continuing to move forward. And then things might come back around, flashlights, knives, pouches, wallets, whatever it may be. And then I can, you know, and I'll keep you in the loop if the item, you know, isn't doing so well, or maybe it's doing extremely well. So, you know, that's just a little more insider info, but I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Let me know what some of your favorite EDC gear is. Hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here, I release videos just like this one every single day. Hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell. I would love to have you here. Otherwise, guys, I'll throw up a couple of new videos. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you for watching. I will catch you on the next one.